Hi, my name is Heather the Heat Hardy, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
This is Amanda the Real Deal Serrano, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Courtney. And I'm Janita. And you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So undefeated, former undisputed cruiserweight world champion turned heavyweight, made his heavyweight debut against Chaz Witherspoon. Oleksandr Usyk, is looking to face the winner of Anthony Joshua and Andrew Ruiz, the highly anticipated unification rematch that will be taking place December 7th in Saudi Arabia. Oleksandr Usyk is waiting for that because he is the mandatory for the WBO title, but he says that he's on the fence right now, and he's willing to accept to face UK British heavyweight boxing contender, superstar boxer Dereck Chisora, who just recently knocked out David Price in a very, very exciting and very, very impressive fashion. So Oleksandr Usyk was called out by Dereck Chisora. Dereck Chisora and David Hayes said that they would love that fight. They would love to face Oleksandr Usyk, truly welcome him to the heavyweight division. Oleksandr Usyk fought Chaz Witherspoon. He was supposed to face Carlos Takam. That fell through. A couple of opponents fell through for Oleksandr Usyk, and it saw him ultimately face Chaz Witherspoon. Chaz Witherspoon wasn't, he didn't truly come to the party prepared. Let's just say that. So with that said, Dereck Chisora, he says that he's open and willing to face, Oleksandr Usyk. We knew this after he defeated David Price. He said he was open to that fight, but he also wanted to get the fight done with him and Joseph Parker. That fight fell through. He was supposed to face Joseph Parker. David Price filled in for Joseph Parker. This was October 26th. This took place, and now that was for the vacant WBO intercontinental heavyweight title. So he's in the same lane as Oleksandr Usyk. Oleksandr Usyk is looking for the WBO as he's the mandatory for that. The WBO is good for that. When you hold their belt in a lower weight class and you move up in their weight class, they automatically push you to the front of the line, which seen Oleksandr Usyk become the mandatory for the WBO belt, which would be on the line. Like I stated, Andrew Ruiz Jr. is the unified heavyweight champion of the world. He holds the WBO, the WBA, and the IBF and the IBO, right? So the winner of that fight between him and former unified British heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua Oleksandr Usyk will become the mandatory for that belt. And for the IBF, you'll see Kubrat Pulev become the mandatory for the IBF. But with that said, the WBO does things pretty good. And so they're in tune with Dereck Chisora. So Dereck Chisora, he has a record of 32-9, 23 by way of knockout. He's been knocked out 3 times. He had a couple of beautiful fights with Dillian White. And both fights I thought he was winning. The last one, he was knocked out. The first one I thought he should have got the decision, but he didn't. He also fought Vitaly Klitschko. He lost a unanimous decision. He also lost twice to Tyson Fury. So he's been in the ring with a handful of great fighters, experienced fighters, so his resume is not filled with journeymen. So, he's been in there with some tough guys, and this would be a true test to see where Oleksandr Usyk stands in the heavyweight division. This is a fight that I believe that Dereck Chisora will be victorious in. If you truly ask me, I think that Dereck Chisora has too much dog in him, too much power, and too much will for Oleksandr Usyk. Oleksandr Usyk has boxing skills, but he doesn't have power. He's a cruiserweight, who comes up in weight, and everybody feels like they're Evander Holyfield, and they're just not that. This is no disrespect, no slight toward Oleksandr Usyk, but I just don't think he's truly fit for the heavyweight division. He fought Tony Bellew in a fight that he was losing until Tony Bellew ran out of gas and Oleksandr Usyk stopped him. No disrespect to Tony Bellew, and this is no slight again towards Oleksandr Usyk. I'm just calling out a spade, right? But with that said, I think that Oleksandr Usyk, if he steps in the ring with Dereck Chisora, I think that he's going to lose that fight. But nonetheless, I would love to see this fight, and Oleksandr Usyk seems willing and able to take this and accept this challenge. He just doesn't want this fight to get in the way of his situation with the WBO and being a mandatory. So I think that he's trying to sit on the fence and hold off and see what happens with the Andy Ruiz, Anthony Joshua, the outcome of that fight, and then he's going to try to push for it. But I don't think that he's going to land the winner of that fight because, like I said, Kubat is also in line to face the winner of that fight. So, you know, somebody may need to vacate a belt. So that's a strong possibility that the winner of that fight may vacate the WBO, and we could see Oleksandr Usyk and Dereck Chisora fight for the vacant WBO title. That would be, you know, that might work out. You understand what I'm saying? Because the winner of that fight may have to go the route of fighting Kubat for the IBF. The IBF will strip you quick, fast, and in a hurry. The WBO is more lenient. So, you know, they may go the route of just, satisfying the IBF and going ahead and facing Kubat, the winner of the Joshua Ruiz fight, and go ahead and drop the WBO belt, which could see Dereck Chisora and Oleksandr Usyk face off for the vacant WBO heavyweight world championship belt. You know, as like I stated, Oleksandr Usyk is the mandatory for that belt, and Dereck Chisora is the international or intercontinental, you know, WBO world champion, as he faced David Price for the vacant WBO intercontinental heavyweight title. So he's now the WBO intercontinental belt holder. So that will only make sense for Oleksandr Usyk and Dereck Chisora to face off for the vacant WBO title. So we'll get an official announcement, I'm sure, December 10th, you know, because you give them a couple of days after the Andy Ruiz, Anthony Joshua fight, you know, things will start ironing out and start clarifying themselves, and then we should get an official announcement. But this seems to be a fight that's going to happen. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace. If you haven't purchased your Focus Ball, go purchase your Focus Ball at thefocusball.com. Perfect for hand-eye coordination, perfect for accuracy in combat sports. Use the promo code Blue Blood Sports TV and get 10% off.
Blue Blood